Fear inhibits you, right? Fear inhibits your growth, inhibits your development. Fear is one of our means of reacting, right? We either have fight, flight, or freeze. And the response that we come up with is based off of our experience of those pains and those things that come up. When we have fear, typically comes from loss, less, or never. Fear that we're going to lose something, we'll have less of something, be thought less of, or we'll never have the opportunity to do something again. Right? It's a general sense of lack. And when we have fear, it tends to create paralysis in us. Right? We have the opportunity to fight, which is fear turned into motivation, to create change, to no longer deal with it, be stuck at that threshold, said enough is enough, I'm done with this feeling, I'm moving forward, and I'm going to use force, put in a specific directive or a vector to create an impact or change. Right? So fear can be changed to motivation. Fear can also be caused to have you to regress. Right? You get so scared, you run, you flee, you regress further into your cave, thereby having more ground for you to come forward to even break even. Or fear paralyzes you. It causes you to freeze. And in those moments of freezing, it's typically when you get eaten, right? So only one of them is really productive for any kind of fulfillment in some sense going forward or change in the situation going forward. The other ones either leave you stuck where you are or regress you further back. So very often fear paralyzes us in what we're able to do, how we're able to think, how creative we are, how open we are to change or to new influence. However, by cultivating a sense of curiosity, it allows us to be able to manifest the ability to change. To say, I wonder why is that happening? Right? Even something as potent as anger, right? The emotion of anger. We're like, we've all had the situation we're driving down the road, somebody cuts us off speeding, nearly takes out our front bumper, and we're like, right? Maybe some birds are flying around the car as you're doing so, right? Expletives come out of the mouth sometimes. However, at the same time in the past, when we've had an emergency or we were in a rush, we were late for something, we may have driven just as recklessly, right? So in that moment where we would be angry at somebody cut us off, we can justify it for ourselves. So to ourselves in those moments, it's okay. To them in that moment, it is okay, right? But for us to be angry in that moment, that person is taking advantage of the situation, is not often our best emotional, mental, or spiritual use of our energies. So in those situations, I like to ask myself, I wonder what's going on in that person's life that's causing them to act in that way. What situations are they going through? Something must be going on. I wonder what it is. I wonder what pain they're feeling. I wonder what's causing them to act in that way. And the moments that we have these deep, deep, heartfelt senses of curiosity, of intrigue, of wonder, childlike wonder maybe even, are times where all of a sudden those negative emotions get turned around into a positive reflection. We're able to say, hey, I was a moment ago angry at this person. They cut me off. I wonder what's going on in their life that's making them drive like that. So all of a sudden, it's intrigue, it's curiosity. There's no longer angst towards them. There's more of an openness, a receptiveness. Rather than being forced out, it's forced in. And very often, to me, the next step is, I wonder if there's something I can do to help them. I wonder if there's a way that I can ease this person's pain, a way that I can make them feel better, make their situation improve, help them out in some kind of way. So yeah, in general, fear causes us to become stagnant and stuck in our situations. It freezes us in the moments or helps us to regress and hinder our progress. However, curiosity allows that fear to be opened up. I wonder what would happen if I did this. What would be the answer if I did that? I wonder what the situation would be like if I did it this way instead. Right? So by coming to things with a thought process of curiosity, of wonder, of intrigue, it allows the brain to be open to new ideas and for us to think with a greater thought process and have a better reaction and better experience of those things.